Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mandy. Thank you for coming. We are filming a part 2 to the pallets video that I just put up probably a couple of days ago now. I am filming them back to back, so I'm not quite sure how long apart they will be, but the first video was pallets that I just don't really get along with, and the second video is going to be on an upside, and it's going to be pallets I've recently purchased that I've fallen in love with. If you are new here, you guys, thank you for coming and watching. I appreciate it so much. You have no idea what you guys mean to me. And if you are a recent subscriber and have been here with me for a while, thank you for being here. Again, you guys mean so much to me. So if you guys have watched my videos in the past, you've seen that on my birthday, I did a very big haul and I picked up a lot of pallets. I spent way too much money, but I did. And there were some good ones and there are some bad ones. So that's why I decided to do this video. It is still my birthday month, so I wanted to get these in before my birthday month was over. I've had a chance to play with most of the pallets that I had gotten. So my last video was 5 pallets. This one is going to be 6 because I just couldn't pick. There are several more that I got that I would absolutely love to put in this video, like the It's My Pleasure palette and that Too Faced palette right there. I love. I use them a lot. What else is over there? There's a lot. There's a lot of the Urban Decay. The BH Cosmetics that I had gotten. This Pure palette I still have not played with. That Juvia's Place palette, it's good. These CoverGirl ones, they need another shot. But anyway, so for this video, there are going to be, like I said, 6 pallets, but one of them I received in a subscription box. And I'm going to start with that one. So I guess it kind of, the 6th pallet kind of works out because one was actually, I still bought it, but it was in a subscription box, so I don't know how much that counts of me picking it out. You know what I mean? So the first one is going to be the Pure Festival palette. I love this palette. We received it in a BoxyCharm, 2 months ago, I believe. And this palette is so good, you guys. I love this palette. Gets so much love. It does have a full mirror, as dirty as can be. But this thing is amazing. It smells so good. You can see I have used these glitter shades to the max. I mean, they're almost pan. It's such a good palette. And all of Pure's products smell so good. Like, it makes me want to go buy more Pure products. So this palette, hands down, I love this palette. These glitters are to die for. I just don't want to even waste them. I barely put my hands in them because I don't want to waste them. And now, of course, the swatch comes up horrible because I did that. Alright, so I guess I'm going to have to press and use some because I don't want you guys to think that it's a horrible product when it's not. I'm like running so low on this one. So there are those. They're amazing. And of course, I need to get a new makeup wipe because that one's not even working. Alright. The other shades, this pink shade is amazing. I love this pink shade. This Psychedelic. Let's do Hidden Desert because I use that one a lot. And let's do Epic because I do use that one a lot too. So there are 4 of those. They are so nice on the eyes. So nice. Oh, that one went on top of that one, but you can still see them. They're gorgeous. I love this palette. I can't say too many, I mean, there's just too much good to say about this palette. The pink does not stain me. I love it. Okay, moving on to palettes that I purchased and picked out. Again, with the background, let me know what you guys think of that. If you think it was a good idea or if you don't like it, if you think I should go back to where I was before. Alright, so the second palette that I'm going to talk about is the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette. I love this palette. I've seen so many reviews on this palette and it just made me want to go and get it. The glitters are amazing. All these glitter shades I absolutely love. I keep this on here because there is a super shock shadow. Say that fast 10 times. A super shock shadow in here, and it is right there, and you can see I have given it much love. It is a gorgeous shade. It is so subtle and nice, and you can layer it up. The shades are just, they're amazing. Again, there are 2 pressed glitters in here right there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mattes it looks like. It is a gorgeous palette. If you guys have not used this and you really like the peachy eye tone color, I would definitely give this a shot. Now, one of the things that I did complain about in the last video and why I put those palettes in there is because I couldn't create more than one look with those palettes. Now, this one you can create like 3 looks with, but they do kind of mud together. You're pushing it with 3 looks. You could probably get 2 out of this. So that, but this is also a smaller palette too. So, and the price, I guess, you know, makes it 10 times better because you only paid, was it 18, I think, for this palette? I think it was 18. So you can create a couple looks with an 18 pan palette. All right, moving on. My next palette that I absolutely love, and I've fallen in love with this brand. I now have 3 palettes from them. It is the Juvia's Place. Is it the Mini Masquerade? No, yeah, the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place. This palette is amazing. It is gorgeous. The color story is awesome. You can create like 6 different looks with this palette easily. So pigmented, so bright, so beautiful. And it does, I mean, I think it was $20 for this, and it's huge. I mean, it's the size of my face. It's huge. I don't think I'll hit pan on any of these. And they're so soft and buttery. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous shadows. If you have not tried Juvia's Place yet, I suggest you hop on the train and go grab a, look at that. I would grab a Juvia's Place palette for sure. I mean, really? Now, the pink does stain me, but it does tell you that it probably will stain you. But I mean, come on. They're gorgeous. It's just a great palette. Love this palette. Definitely recommend this palette. I would say, even if you're scared of color, there are still neutrals in this palette. These first 2 rows are complete neutrals, and you can do whatever. So take away that, and you have a whole neutral palette with pops of color. I 100% love this palette, and I use it a lot. Okay, so we are down to 3 palettes now? Yes, 3 palettes. Oh, I didn't put my sleeve back in my ColourPop. And I only do that, like I said, because of the Super Shock, because I don't know if it's going to help it, but I'm not going to take any chances because I really like it. And I do have another Super Shock shadow on the way. So, the next palette I absolutely love, and I reach for this palette almost every day. Like, seriously, almost every day. And it is the Too Faced Natural Lust palette. This thing is pricey, but it is worth it, you guys. It is so beautiful. Full-size mirror. And it is just a palette you can use every day. It is super neutral, and it does have some pops of colors. You can use this by itself. You can pair it with things. You can create a couple different looks from just this palette. I mean, you can create, you know, a soft neutrally look. You can create a neutral look with that pop of blue. You can create a neutral look with that pop of red, burgundy, whatever you want to call it. Or you could do a nice smoky eye with this palette. It is a gorgeous palette. I'll just do a couple swatches for you on this. The mattes are amazing. They perform fantastic. The shimmers, again, fantastic. I just can't say enough about it. The fallout is very limited on this. There is not a whole lot. I mean, they're just, it's Too Faced quality for sure. Besides the peach palette that we went over. But that, I mean, it's gorgeous. It is just an outstanding palette. Yes, it's pricey. I understand that. But you'll never, unless, I don't know, unless you have it for 10 years. I'm sorry, I'm reaching down to grab it. You're never gonna finish this palette and hit pan on every single one of these shades because there is so much. So for the next palette that I have, it is the Riviera palette. I love, love, love this palette. It is a gorgeous palette with gorgeous colors, and I cannot say enough about this palette. It is amazing. Sorry, my mom's just walking in. Reba, go get her. This color story is amazing. It is beautiful, it is bright, it is pops of colors that you just don't expect to see in one eyeshadow palette, yet alone from Anastasia. I love, love, love their formula, and it is just a beautiful all-together palette. This pink is to die for. I use this a lot. The shimmers are amazing, the mattes are amazing. There's so many different looks that you can create with this palette. It's just, there's not enough to say about it. Yes, it's pricey. Yes, it's Anastasia. But look at that. It's gorgeous. And it's something you can use as a going out and about palette, an everyday palette. It's a gorgeous palette. And if you love Anastasia's formula, I would suggest 100% that you go get this palette. It does stain a little bit because they are darker shades, but it's gorgeous, you guys. This is so nice. It stays all day. Again, you can create several looks with this. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful palette. And it does come with a brush, but I don't ever use it. So sorry for spacing out there for a minute. My mom walked in the door, kind of sidetracked me a little bit. But anyway, we are on to our last palette. And this palette, I was waiting so long for it to come back in stock. I think it was restocked twice before I picked it up. I love this palette. And it's another one that you will definitely probably never hit pan on all the shades because there's so many of them. It is half the price of that Natural Lust palette. But it is the James Charles palette. You can see his head right there. Now, I know all the controversy that's going on with him, and I'm not getting into that. I am not a YouTuber that spills tea and talks about that stuff. You guys can have your own opinions about, you know, people. Just like the YouTuber Teresa is Dead, I watch her a lot, and Pop Lux. They both say you can have your, I think Pop Lux says your tiff with the other people, and I think Teresa is Dead says that this is not about the people behind the products, it's about the products. So, with that out of the way, I'm not getting into any of that stuff with the whole James Charles Tati stuff. So, this is about his palette, and this palette is amazing, you guys. It is so versatile. You can use it for so much. I keep this because the shade names are on there. I don't like that the shade names are on that. I wish they were printed with the shades, but it is what it is. Look, I can't even peek behind it. It takes up the whole screen. So there is the James Charles palette. I am sure you guys have seen it. It is a gorgeous palette. There are so many different looks that you can create with this palette. And it is not an expensive palette. I think it was $39, I think. It's amazing. And the quality is fantastic, you guys. Like, even the purples, which is a hard thing to do, are really good. You do have to build some of them, but I mean, come on. It's just crazy. The shimmers are amazing. The color story is amazing. Just the palette, I love it. The pink is great. It's just like the Anastasia one. I absolutely love it. I'm trying to like show you different colors here than what I've been swatching. So just to kind of give you an outlook of his formula. So there are 4 totally different shades from him, from him and Morphe. And they just I mean, there you go. That's that purple. Now, purple is so hard, but it definitely, I mean, once you build it up, it's great. It's a great shade. Are you kidding me? Look at the shimmer. Hello. Hi. Colors, how are you? As Jeffrey, what did he say? Hi. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to imitate somebody else. But anyway, look at the colors. Amazing, amazing, amazing quality. The mattes are amazing. You can do so much with this palette, you guys. You can go from a crazy, crazy look to a complete neutral look to a whole face look. This palette, 100%, I would say go get. I know there's a lot of mixed reviews, and people are going to go because of all the problems with him. They're not going to want to support him and all that. Now, to be fair, I got this before all that went down, but would have it clouded my judgment? Probably not. It's about the quality of the shadows or the product, and I think the quality is great. So, to recap, since I've kept you guys already 15 minutes, we are going to go right back over what we just went over and call it a day. So we have the Riviera palette, 100% love, love, love. The James Charles palette, love, love, love. All of these I love. The Too Faced Natural Lust palette, gorgeous. Sweet Talk, ColourPop, love. Juvia's Place. If you haven't tried them, try them. I'm telling you. Even if you just go get like this palette, which is the mini palette, which I know this isn't in the video, but I'll show you real quick. This you can get at Ulta in their mini section for like $10, I think. And there's that. You can create such a easy, neutral look. Grab a Juvia's Place palette if you have not tried it. And the Pure palette. Now I have hair stuck in my gloss again because I moved. The Pure palette. So, thank you for supporting me and watching my videos, you guys. If you have any questions on any of these palettes, please leave me some comments. I will try to answer them the best that I can. And I 100% stand behind these palettes, love these palettes, and use these palettes almost, you know, well, I can't use all of them every day, but I mean, these are like the ones that I reach for the most as of right now. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for coming and watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you have any suggestions, any criticism, anything, leave it in the comments. Please let me know if there's something I'm doing right, if there's something I'm doing wrong, if there's something that needs to be fixed. If you see something back here you don't like, let me know. Please, it means the world to me. And I've kept you 18 minutes. It's time to go. Thank you guys. Have a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys. Bye.